right, welcome in OOTP and baseball fans. This is Laptophound, Twitch partner and OOTP affiliate. You can catch me on my Twitch streams Monday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. We have some news, some exciting news. If you've been playing OOTP for a few weeks or a few years or many years, this is a day we always look forward to. It is information about the newest release of the game. That's right, here on February the 13th, OOTP has announced their first teaser trailer. So we're going to take a look, deep dive into what is coming in Out of the Park Baseball 27, all the exciting new features, and how you can pre-order it right now. Yeah, right now. But first, let's take a look at the trailer.
In baseball, there are two constants: the greatness of the game and of the players. Legends live in Out of the Park Baseball 27, the brand new edition of the renowned baseball strategy game enjoyed by fans around the world is here. The 27th edition of the only MLB licensed PC strategy game is a baseball fan's dream come true. The newest and biggest version of Out of the Park Baseball is packed with loads of features and improvements, including all new advanced stats tracking. Changes the game forever. Play the real World Baseball Classic as it happens. All new in-game experience raises the bar. All new difficulty setting for a brand new challenge. Plus, huge updates to the AI trade model. And an updated interface to make managing your game easier than ever. And compete among thousands of fans online in the popular Perfect Team mode. Over a dozen new licensed legends, all new competitions and rewards. The superstars of today, the legends of yesterday, all in one place. Out of the Park Baseball 27 is here. The Infinite Baseball Sandbox. Available March 13th, 2026.
Wow, what a trailer. Put a little jump in your step, a little bit of anticipation, a little more eagerness for Out of the Park Baseball 27. You can go to the website right now, ootpdevelopments.com. You can check out all the information. If you have been purchasing OOTP in the past, you may get something in your email box. You might want to check it. But you can pre-order now. As I mentioned earlier, pre-order for $44.99 American. You can purchase Out of the Park Baseball 27 now. Again, the game will be officially released on March the 13th, but if you pre-order it on the Fast Spring desktop copy, you will have early access, beta access on March the 10th. You'll get to play the game 3 days earlier. If you're on Steam, you can go and wish list it on your Steam list, and when it is released, you can still get the perks for the first week. So go do that now if you're a Steam user. 10% off, and again, early beta version access on March the 10th. Plus, if you pre-order, not only will you get early access, but you will get some bonus Perfect Team packs. That's right, gold pack, a diamond pack, and this year a perfect icon choice pack. If you remember last year, if you pre-ordered, you had a diamond choice pack, which included 4 Hall of Fame plaque 99 overall cards, including Tim Raines, Craig Biggio, Dave Winfield, and Jim Palmer. This year, they've upped it up to a perfect icon choice pack. And again, the diamond pack and the gold pack. Plus, if you've purchased the game in the past, they're going to continue with their annual loyalty bonuses. So for every year that you purchase the game, usually you get an extra pack or two, gold packs or regular packs. Don't know exactly what the bonuses will be this year. But if you're a continued supporter of OOTP, you will get some bonus packs for pre-ordering. Again, you can pre-order now or you can pre-order up to a week after the release date. Well, let's take a look at what we can expect. Oh, so many cool things coming to OOTP 27. First and foremost, if you're a stat nerd, do you like your stats? I know growing up, I loved to open up the newspaper, take a look at the box scores for the NHL and Major League Baseball. Well, this year in OOTP 27, they're going to be expanding. You got some advanced stat tracking. Some of the new stats that have been introduced to Major League Baseball over the last few years are going to be in the base game. So you can take a more detailed look at how your players are doing in your league play. Now, this is only in the base game for now. I believe there are plans to put this in Perfect Team at some point, but for now, these advanced stats will be in the base component. So when you start up a league, you'll be able to click on your player, and not only will you have the statistics that have always been there over the years, but you'll be able to check some of these advanced stats like soft percentage, medium percentage, XW WOBA, X WOBA, all these other things that you see listed there. Also, with the World Baseball Classic coming up, you will have a chance to play the World Baseball Classic virtually in Out of the Park Baseball. You'll be able to choose the team of your choice. The league the rosters will be there. The schedules will be there. Everything will be there if you open up a franchise mode and play the World Baseball Classic. You'll be able to get your own results. Here is the Team Canada. Again, the rosters could change, but this is what they have for their screenshot here for Team Canada, including players like Freddie Freeman and Julian and all these other Canadians that will likely be on the roster. And again, when you go in and create a game, that will be one of the options you have, is to select the select the World Baseball Classic option. It has all the other regular features. You can create a manager name, give him all the details, and also has the challenge mode and all those other modes back as well. Okay, next up. An all-new in-game experience raises the bar. So again, more player models, more animations, more, again, as I mentioned, the advanced stats. One of the best things about OOTP is they're continuing striving to update their 3D model. Again, to make it more immersive. I mean, look at the pictures now compared to what they were like 5, 10, 15 years ago in the game. Just wonderful. And again, I love the scoreboard in the background where you can see the player that's at the bat and some of the stats from that player. I believe that was introduced last year into the game. But there is going to be more animations. Players diving for balls, players making great catches. And I'm hoping one day we'll see a player in the outfield jump up and make a spectacular catch up against the wall as he crashes into it, saving a potential home run. Yes, Out of the Park Baseball, more 3D animations coming your way in OOTP 27. Okay, also, last year they added some kind of special filters for when you watch games, some black and white filters and sepia filters and bright contrast filters. This year they are adding more atmospheric type of conditions. Here we have fog in the game. So stay tuned for that, just to, again, make your experience a little bit different when you play out your games. All new difficult challenge settings. Sometimes when you play a video game, it's too easy. And after a few weeks, you won 7 championships and you become bored because the game is too easy. Always one of the challenges for sports games is to have a really good AI opponent, especially in the trade component. So this year, huge updates to the AI trade model, which will present you with unique challenges all season long. Not going to be able to take advantage of your opponent as easily. And again, you're going to see some of the trade features like this one here in the past, where you can see all the history, the trade log, players that have been moved around the league. And the other picture that they have here is the difficulty. Again, you can change the difficulty, have a few more options like this Hall of Fame option for the difficulty level. So if you want to make it as tough as possible, you can do that. You can move around some of the sliders here. On the right-hand side, you have different modifiers that you can kind of play around with. So your universe is truly your universe in terms of how difficult you want to make the game. Next up, the user interface. We always like things to look pretty and to make things a little bit more navigatable when we play the game. OOTP is going to allow that with some new user interface designs, including, as you see here over on the left-hand side, we've got a new calendar look, new in-game screens, new player pages. Here's what we can see with the calendar. Much nicer looking than what we've seen in the past. You can see your home games, your road games, and just looks like a nice, cleaner, updated visual for us when we want to check out who we're playing in upcoming games. Statistically, again, they're going to have all those advanced stats. You can sort the stats however you want. Pretty similar look to what we've seen in the past. But again, you can dig and deep dive into a lot of statistics that are going to be new to the game. And again, you can create your own menus in terms of how you want your stats to look. A couple years ago, OOTP formed a partnership with the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. That is back. Absolutely. In fact, if you go into OOTP 25 or 26, there's a Hall of Fame section there on the splash screen, and you can check out a virtual Hall of Fame. You can check out some of the plaques from some of the members. You can check out some of the equipment that was used in games. Just a great feature that OOTP has added with this partnership with the Baseball Hall of Fame. Again, also not just MLB, but it's going to include the KBO in Korea. You've got honk ball from the Netherlands. And if you're a fan of British baseball, hey, that is back in the game too. Lots of ways to play your favorite baseball game. If you're one of those people that like to play the new rosters right out of the gate, soon as the major leagues start in real life, OOTP will update the rosters. Again, pretty much up to the minute. And if you decide to wait a few weeks to start playing your franchise game, soon as you start it up, you're going to have the updated rosters. So if there's a few player moves or injuries in the first week of the season and you decide to play your game now, then you're going to have the updated rosters, including all the updated stats from the first few games that might be played in real life baseball before you start up your own franchise. So comprehensive, so detailed, and so accurate. You can start your game up at any point in the season, and it will be updated with the current rosters. Next up, well, are you a Perfect Team fan? Do you like to play virtual baseball against real-life managers from all over the world? It is back, bigger, better, badder. Did I say better? Than ever. Perfect Team 27 will be here with a bang. The multiplayer mode will deliver the most content, rewards, and competitions in its history. Going to have some big and small surprises along the way, and new licensed legends. New real-life pictures of some of the players that are in the game. Be sure to follow the road to release. That is updates along the way between now and release date on March the 13th. If you've never tried it, if you've been away from the game for a while, you're going to be blown away at just how easy it is to step in and immediately start competing with your perfect team. Again, if you've never heard of Perfect Team before, you have a bunch of baseball card packs. You open up the packs. In those packs, you have a variety of different players, and those players assemble your team. And then you compete against other teams and their players from their packs. And it's just a fun experience. It is probably my favorite part. If you watched my streams on Twitch or my former videos from OOTP, I love the Perfect Team component. I love the rivalries you build within the community. I love the prizes that you get. Also, Many more upgrades, big and small, to come. OOTP runs on your PC, it runs on your Mac, features all the Major League Baseball team logos. It features the 10 KBO team logos, 150 minor league logos. It's all there for you. Really makes you feel like you are in the game. So go check out the website. I will leave a link for the website in the description box below, and you can read all the information yourself. And it has different links there on how you can pre-order. Remember, if you do pre-order, 10% off and access to the beta version of the game. Again, unfortunately, in Steam, you do not get beta access. However, if you buy the desktop version, that will be there for you. Look at the splash screen. Oh, beautiful. Love it. All the new colors. And let's deep dive into the video one more time. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on in OOTP 27. Love the new logo. Every year they have a new logo. This one in nice fall autumn color orange. And again, OOTP 27. Look at the colors. Just beautiful. Again, this menu here that you see is a pretty standard menu where you set up your team. You can pick whichever major league team you want to start off as in the 2026 season. Some of the favorites, you can still play in commissioner mode. You can set not to be fired. And again, it has the challenge mode, where if you want the game to give you a little bit more challenge as you play, you can click that little box and drive for the pennant. Many of you may not have played Drive for the Pennant, but in that mode, it's kind of like a quick sim, where if you select that mode, the game will progress you throughout the season, but every once in a while, it'll stop and it will give you a message like, it's the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, you're down by 1 run. Do you want to jump into the game and manually play it out? And it will do that throughout the season. So you don't have to play every single inning. You can simply wait for the game to ask you if you want to jump in. And at that point, you can say yes and play it out, or you can say no and have the game sim it for you. So Drive for the Pennant, if you've never played that before, highly recommend that you try it out. In new animations we're going to have in the game, love the scoreboard in the background as kind of a new feature from last year. Advanced stats. You can see some of the stats that they're going to have in the game here. Hard hit, barrel percentage, contact percentage. Again, if you love your stats, you may actually say, wow, there's too many stats in this game, Lap. World Baseball, again, a championship there. Different environments that you can have, different difficult settings that you can set, as I mentioned before. Little sliders. Make the game as easy or as difficult as you want. Sometimes new players want to get a handle of the game to kind of get a feel of how it plays out. Well, you can do that. You can set it to a really easy set of settings for you. Again, your trade situations, your development lab to help develop your players over time. You want them to work on a certain aspect of their game. You can do that in the development lab. Again, we see the beautiful new logo for OOTP 27. Secretly, something we always want to see. What color scheme are they going to use for the game this year? As we continue the trailer on, let's see what else we can kind of break down here. Of course, Perfect Team. We love our Perfect Team, at least I do. And the new card art. Look at that card art. Let me back it up a little bit here and get a better look. And again, this may not be the final card art. OOTP reserves the rights to change card art, but it's giving you kind of a look at the possibilities that we might see in this next version of the game with Babe and Lou, 2 great Yankees. Oh, I love it. Again, every year, every single year, the art team outdoes itself. You got the live player art as well for all the live cards that you see there in the background. Every year they take the studio photos provided by Major League Baseball. They put those into the game. And look at these, Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson. Snapshot for Paige, Hardware Hero for Jackie Robinson. Again, just I don't know how they do it. I don't know how every year they manage to just wow us with the card art in the game. It's a Ty Cobb snapshot, and they do have exclusive rights to use real player images. And in OOTP 27, one of the new rights they have is for Roy Campanella, catcher for the Dodgers here. Look at that card. Oh, amazing. Great work by the OOTP team and Rich Grisham for securing the rights for a lot of players in the game. In the past, they've had Babe Ruth, they've had Jackie Robinson, Bert Blyleven, Mickey Mantle, and of course, the best one of all, Dave Stieb. That's right, real life photo of Dave Stieb in the game. Can't wait to see which other card art OOTP brings us. Ty Cobb there, and you've got Rogers Hornsby, real life images. And again, the art team just uses their talent and skill to create these amazing cards. And these are the cards that you build a team with in Out of the Park Baseball. If you've never played Perfect Team, you're going to love it. You're going to you're not going to go back to the base game probably, because it is just so fun competing against real life opponents. OOTP 27, the Infinite Baseball Sandbox. Again, available March 13th. If you pre-order, you'll be able to pick it up for 10% off. You'll have access to not only some free Perfect Team packs for pre-ordering, but also access to the beta version, which will be available on March the 10th. Only available with the Fast Spring copy. If you're a Steam user, you can wish list it on Steam and get the perks once the game comes out on March the 13th. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this first look at OOTP 27. Please leave a comment, share this out, subscribe to the channel, as much more content will come out, including a lot of tutorials for you new players out there. And if you've been playing this game for a long time and are eager to play the new game, what are some of your favorite things about OOTP? Are you a base game player, an online league player? Do you love the Perfect Team, or do you try and compete at all three areas? Laptophound here, signing off. We're here for a good time, not a long time, so have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. Have an amazing day as we count down to March 13th. OOTP 27 has officially been announced. We'll see you next episode.